for tonight in a limited role, but he'll be on the floor hopefully for about 20 minutes tonight. So we'll see how we can manage those minutes, and be good to have him back.
What do you think he can most bring you just immediately, even if it is in that shorter time frame?
Yeah, I just think it puts, if you can get guys back, it puts everybody in their spot.
Yeah.
And that's, to me, a huge part of depth. You got to have depth, but depth in the right place is, to me, effective. And so Aaron moves everybody back to their normal spot, kind of. If he was playing 27 minutes like he was before, it'd be better, but I'm certainly thankful to have him back for around about 20 minutes. We're going to get him in.
You're starting?
What's that?
You're starting him?
What's that?
You're starting him?
What's that? How's that?
Oh, well, you starting front then.
No, I'm going to start Aaron. I think it's good for us to have that presence on the floor and the talking, and again, it just puts everybody in their spot. I think Frank is more comfortable coming off the bench, and it's just good to have that kind of voice on the floor. So we'll go that way.
Monty, it's rare that you see a player jump up statistically at age 33, the way Aaron has,
Yeah.
as much time as he's had in the league, and he's taken on a bigger role.
Yeah.
What has he done? I mean, how is this? What has this transformation been about?
I mean, I think it's just because we needed him. I'd love to sit here and tell you I've played the chess pieces and done that whole thing. I think we just needed him. When you get the call about DA, when you're about to go to Denver, it unsettles you a bit, and to be able to have Aaron in that spot and not only have him, but have him, want that spot and step up and play well, we just needed it.
And did you see him having this type of ability, this type, and as a result, this type of impact on your team?
And this type of impact, probably not, but I'm not surprised. He puts the work in. When he played in Boston, he didn't have to do all of this because of their team makeup. At that time they had Kyrie, and their team was different. We needed it. We needed another scorer. We needed a guy who could stretch the floor. We needed a guy who could dive. So I don't know if that answers your question, but we just needed it.
I've heard guys talk about finding your voice in terms of playing that back end, so guys can hear you and all that.
Yeah.
What does it take to? Is that just a matter of just being loud as hell, or is it more to it?
Probably loud and reps.
Okay.
The more reps you get with a guy, the more you know whose voice is behind you. We had a stretch where it was clicking because we had the same guys calling out the same things. Ricky and Devin and Kelly and all of our wings knew what was coming. And so that's, I think, something that helps. Continuity helps. Having the same voices back there helps. But to me, having a guy that calls that, makes that call early. We have a saying, early, loud, and continuous is how you want to make those calls. So when you have a guy like Aaron and Dario, when he knows the call, it helps to hear that call early.
Coach, on Wednesday you talked about camp being locked in every single time he checks in, and that's pretty neat for an NBA rookie. Do you think that goes to just the maturity and the extra time he spent in college, or do you think it's more the behind-the-scenes work that he puts in here?
I'm sure it's a combination of a number of things. With Cam, he's a good dude, still has an edge to him. He's been in really good programs, and I just think Cam wants to be a good player. Those guys are generally locked in. If I play him at the 3 or the 4, I never hear Cam complain. A lot of guys may not be comfortable playing in different positions. Cam's like, he'll go to the coaches and say, hey, what are my packages here at the 4? What's the difference from the 3? Understanding what an elbow release is at the 4 spot. And that kind of thing. I think it speaks to who he is, and he's still a developing player. You know, he had a rough patch at the end of that trip that we had, and I thought it was great for him in Denver because those guys were kind of trying to push him around, and I thought he absorbed it and didn't run from it and bounced right back. So it's probably a combination of things.
Monty, what's your biggest takeaway with watching Doncic on tape?
It's just, I mean, I don't think I'm going to hit you with anything enlightening. He's just a really good player. How do you describe that? He's versatile. He's timely. He's big. He makes plays in the moment. To me, the guys that are elite in this league are the guys that see every coverage, every defensive player. You kind of know what they're going to do, and they still get it done. And he's moving into that category where everybody's not surprised by him anymore, and he's still putting up these video game numbers. So he's if I had hair, I'd pull it out. You know, that's the deal with guys like that. So he's just a fantastic player.
What are you noticing about how Dallas is utilizing Porzingis as opposed to Wade playing in New York?
I really couldn't speak to that because I didn't really watch him in New York. I hope that's no disrespect, but I couldn't speak to that. I think, you know, they're trying to figure it out here. But Doncic has the ball a lot, so I'm sure that's an adjustment for all of their players. But Porzingis is really good. I mean, to be able to shoot the ball, and he can finish at the rim, he can rebound, he can block shots. Like, he's a versatile player to be that doggone tall and move like that and shoot like that is pretty unfair, but he seems to be okay.
Coach,
He plays bad tonight.
Coach, you have matching up against Luka, and do you think that we will lock him down?
Well, I wouldn't tell you guys that now. That's like coaching 101. Hopefully our team defense is locked in to him. I think you have to give him different medicines at different times because, like I said, he's seen every defense so far, whether it's a blitz, a red, denies. You know, he's seen it all. The Clippers tried to physically get into him, and I think you have to do some of that. You just want to make it tough on those guys and not foul him. You know, he can post up, he goes over his right shoulder. He's just one of those guys. You just got to give him different looks all night long.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.